Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT, NIKOLA JOKIC. JOKIC is likely the best point guard in the game. I honestly would have made the argument that his card was maybe the best. I mean, his invincible card might have still been the best point guard in the game. Maybe not the best, but one of the best point guards in the game. So I'm really excited to see what this card can do. And I think here's a really good chance he will be the best point guard in my team at 6'11" with a 7'3", I believe, wingspan, 99, everything, every single legend badge. Obviously, that by itself is really nice. But then the few things that you'd probably kind of criticize with this card are pretty much fixed, with one exception that could, I mean, at least create the argument that maybe he's not the best point guard in the game. And that is that he's got Patty Mills base with Oscar upper, which is an inconsistent jumper, especially it seems like on taller players. Just can get a lot of low-ups, so be kind of inconsistent and tough to time. But honestly, I don't think it's bad. It's just not the most consistent like open jump shot, but it's super fast. It's still tough to contest, and it can still be a very, very good jump shot. And this is a guy who now he's got Levine drag back instead of Harden, which is one of the things his invincible didn't quite have. He's got Pro 2. He's got very fast fade. I mean, he's got everything you want, right? Like, he's going to be extremely complete and extremely good. Honestly, I still would have probably argued that he was a top 2 point guard in the game, even with his invincible. So for this card, it's like, look, I think LeBron is close, but LeBron is 2 inches shorter than this and noticeably smaller player build wise. LeBron's jumper is better, but I don't know. I think there's an argument for Jokic as the best point guard in the game, and he's going to be really good nonetheless. That is for sure. Even if the jumper is a little bit inconsistent, he's going to be one of the best cards in the game. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what NIKOLA JOKIC can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Our opponent has GOAT LaMelo, and he's also got Big Z, Brook Lopez, Jonathan Bender, I believe. Giannis, I'm not sure which Giannis that is. And I mean, this is a good team, man. Like, GOAT LaMelo and Giannis and Bender and Giannis is a 1 through 3 that's really good. Big Z's a dog. Lopez is a little bit small at the 4 comparatively, especially considering we have Wemby at the 4, but this is a really good team. Definitely a team squad that can come out here and compete, and that is GOAT Giannis too, so the best version of Yaya as well. Very solid squad for sure for my opponent. He just kind of passed the ball around the court the entire first possession, though. Doesn't really get anything, and we're going to go to work here. So he's got Jokic being guarded by Giannis right now, which is probably, in terms of players to guard Giannis or to guard Jokic, Giannis is probably near the top of the list in terms of truly effective options to try to stop him. But we do manage to get ourselves an assist for first possession with Jokic ball handling, and we got 1 rebound, 1 assist so far. This card just can do anything he wants because he's got the size to where if he's matched up against most of the other point guards in the game, he's physically big enough to overpower most of them. His size with his movement is going to create a level of speed to his movement that's tough to stop. And just overall, this is a really interesting card. Francis, he fouls me. Okay, that's fine. I actually think I just escaped when I meant to size up, so that's on me. But let's run the pop out here, and then I'm just going to try to loop behind him here, just see if I can get in his body a little bit. And I don't get a hop step animation. That's unfortunate, honestly, because he just fouled me again. Goodness gracious, you're reaching your butt off right now. That might have actually been an intentional foul, honestly, because the mismatch there with Jokic being guarded, or with Wemby being guarded by LaMelo. But let's come off of this middle here. He doesn't quite do a good enough job of cutting it off. He's forced to overhelp, leads to an open shot. We'll take the assist. He is not trying to let Jokic score so far. That was going to be an open hop step, an ability to attack a mismatch, and he rotated Brook Lopez over. So we will take that, and I didn't really even get a chance to show off the card, man. All right, I'll take the quit. Let's hop into another game. Let's get Jokic some gameplay, man. All right. Getting into the second game here, opponent's got GOAT MJ as his PG. He's got Dikembe at the 5. He's going to help out on the pop. Okay, so this guy's actually not going to play Jokic like he's the only player on the court. That's cool. First dude didn't really want to let Jokic score, although he only played like 3 possessions, so he didn't get much of an opportunity. This time, Jokic with the 360 one-handed slam puts it down, and that's a 2-0 game. Jokic has never been able to do anything like that in his life. I'm not sure you can do that on a 9-foot rim, that type of a dunk. That's nuts. But we'll take it. Contest here. 100 overall Paulo at the 4 is not super elite, to be honest, and that is almost blocked and somehow goes in. Never mind. He's a dog. He's also got Scottie Pippen. I think that's T-Mac at the 3, although I can't tell for sure, to be totally honest. It might not be. Is it Chris Webber? Who is that? Steve Smith. All right. Okay. So Steve Smith is at the 3, Pippen's at the 2, Dikembe is at the 5, and Paulo's at the 4. Jokic gets right back to the rim, gets himself another dunk here, and let's rotate here. Jump. I'm late on the rotation, and Paulo is going to dog me, apparently. That's the second bucket already for Paulo. If I leave him wide open, he should knock it down, to be fair. That was just terrible defense. But coming off of this here, burst, stop, pop, and I immediately load up. First jump shot with Patty Oscar, and it's a load up. You can't make it up, can you? I mean, that's not a huge surprise with that jump shot, but that's still kind of annoying. That's the biggest criticism of this card. If there is a thing that you want to say makes him not the best PG in the game, that would be it. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? Like that is easily the #1 flaw. I do think that the size, the switchability defensively, and the overpowered finishing ability and attack the rim ability that he's got does still probably override the other stuff overall, but I would understand if you wanted to make the argument for somebody else because of the inconsistency of the jumper. I just got absolutely cooked. Oh wow, I just got dogged. I'm not gonna lie. I jumped at a shot that he didn't shoot and then gave wide up at 3 trying to rotate. I just got cooked. That guy could put that in his mixtape. Goodness gracious. Unfortunately for him, he can't stop Jokic from getting to the rim right now. And Jokic gets himself another easy dunk, putting him up to 8 points already. He is attacking the rim with extreme success so far in this game. Speaking of attacking the rim with extreme success, that's a free dunk right there for Steve Smith. Tim Duncan cannot keep him in front, and we are not getting stops right now at all. Luckily, I don't really care very much about getting stops in a gameplay. Peak shot. I'm shooting dog green. Come on, Jokic, please, man. I'm not liking the jumper right now, man. That's got to be knocked down. That's the thing about this shot, is that you really do expect it to be a very good jump shot. And that is more like it from Nikola Jokic, acting like a big while he's playing the point guard position, getting a contest on the inside and a block from behind on Dikembe Mutombo. And we got ourselves... We're having a pretty solid game so far, just not a lot of defense so far. Good defense, cut off the dribble drive, perfect. Watch the Garland, good defense. Watch the blow by, contest, he's not open. Good defense, watch the Pro 2, and the game sucks. Beasley apparently somehow reached in from the corner and, I'm not totally sure though, to be totally honest. I guess that was on me, but it didn't feel like it was. I don't think I reached with Beasley. I don't know why it was a foul, but I guess he gets 2 points out of it. He should have had 3, but he missed the second free throw, but whatever, I guess. All right, let's get into the offensive end of the court. Peak. If you don't knock this down, Jokic, I was going to say, thank you. Goodness gracious. Knocks it down. Jumper finally feels smooth and easy on that one. First one we've been able to knock down out of 3 tries from the 3-point line. But besides that, he's playing great. 11 points so far. Easy bump steal for Michael Beasley. Beasley going to run the floor in transition. I was really hoping he's going to help off of him more, but let's get it right back into Jokic's hands. Jokic going to rip through, drive the ball all the way to the rim. Stick dunk. Oh, he got blocked by Dikembe. Does not want to let Dikembe get off easily, or does not want to let Jokic get a dunk easily again there, unfortunately. I just don't think there's a lot that MJ can really do matchup-wise against Jokic sizes when I get a downhill momentum at all. If I can get downhill with momentum, it becomes really, really hard to get a stop with a 6'6" dude. And so that's really the biggest thing about him, is that 6'6", 6'7" PGs just... they're too little. You get downhill, you get a move towards the rim, some sort of spin move or Euro step or hop step or something like that, and you're just gonna be able to finish over dudes every single time, and that's glitchy, man. So you combine that with perfect SIGs and perfect stats and perfect badges and such elite defensive switchability at his size too, that it's very, very tough. We had a couple of, well, one specifically bad defensive possession where my opponent just kind of cooked me, but otherwise I've really been very impressed by what I've seen so far out of this Jokic card defensively as well. He's definitely looked good. Paulo finally misses on an offensive rebound that led to a wide open 3. Crossover here again, not what I meant to do. We're gonna try to get a blow by, just shoot the pull up. Oh my goodness, Jokic. I thought I was going to hit that little step back. Unable to get it to go, but a solid first quarter for Jokic. I'd like to get him one more bucket, but I am pleased with what I have seen today from this card. I definitely think he is very, very solid. So let's see if we can get him one more bucket and we'll call it a gameplay there. I wanted to get a 3 there, but I kind of just like feet got stuck at the top of the key. I couldn't really burst. I ran into MJ's body, which was my own fault. And his bench is small. Kyrie and SGA with E, who's a dog, Nate Thurmond, who's small at the 5, and Matt Harpring, who should be playing as 2. Not a very big lineup at all. Of course, it works properly. Even with a 4-inch height disadvantage, backdoor cuts are still OP in this game, so that's not a surprise. I suck at dribbling, bro. I'm so trash at this game sometimes. My dribbling is just terrible. I should have had a wide open 3 on that possession. I just inputted nothing. I don't know. Just bad. Try to burst out of or push cross out of a Garland dribble style is just not going to work. We are not going to get this last bucket, are we? Oh, that was almost a steal. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, that's almost a steal for Jokic right there. Good contest. Box out, board. That's a big man playing point guard. I'm telling y'all, that is really valuable. Crossover again. Stop. Pop. Jokic in his face. That's good enough for me. Green bean. And we have 15 points, 1 rebound on 7 of 11. Only 1 of 3 from 3, but I love this card. I think he's really good, and I think he has an argument for best point guard in the game. Whether you think he's that or not, that's up to you, but I like the card a lot. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.